Most owners notice where their dog sleeps. Some dogs sleep at the foot of the bed, some press against your back, some face the door. Others follow you all day, then choose a quiet corner at night. It is tempting to ask one simple question: does this mean my dog loves me? But a dog's sleeping position is rarely that simple. It is usually shaped by safety, attachment, alertness, comfort, habit, and health. So the better question is, why did my dog choose this place, and does it look relaxed there? First, sleep is a vulnerable state. When a dog is asleep, it cannot react as quickly. It is less aware of the room. So before many dogs fully settle down, they choose a place that feels safe enough. That is why sleeping near you can matter. Your dog may not be choosing your bed only because it is warm or soft. It may be choosing a place that feels familiar. Your smell is there. Your breathing is there. Your body is part of an environment your dog has learned to trust. But closeness does not always mean complete relaxation. A dog can be right next to you and still be alert. If its body is tight, if its head lifts at every sound, or if it keeps changing position, it may still be monitoring the room. If its body is loose, its breathing is steady, and it can stay asleep, that tells you much more. Where your dog sleeps tells you what place it chose. How your dog sleeps tells you how safe it feels there. The second factor is attachment. A dog that wants to sleep near you is not always being clingy. Dogs build routines around the people they live with. Over time, your presence can become part of what makes the home feel normal. That does not mean your dog has no independence. It may simply mean your dog has learned your pattern. But healthy closeness and anxiety look different. Healthy closeness looks calm. Your dog comes near you, settles, and rests. Anxious closeness looks restless. Your dog cannot relax unless it is touching you. It wakes up whenever you move, or panics when you leave the room. So do not judge the behavior only by distance. Ask what happens after your dog gets close. Does it calm down, or does it become more tense? Now let's look at a few common sleeping places. If your dog sleeps near your feet, it does not automatically mean it is less attached to you. The foot of the bed gives many dogs a useful balance. They are close to you, but they still have space. They can stretch, move away, or get up without being trapped between pillows and blankets. If your dog sleeps there with a loose body and steady breathing, it is probably relaxed. If it always faces the door and wakes at every sound, it may be more alert. If your dog sleeps against your back, it may not need eye contact. It may just want the feeling of your body nearby. Warmth, pressure, and familiar movement can all help a dog settle. Some owners think a dog turning its back is a bad sign. Most of the time, it is not. A dog that can turn away from you and sleep deeply is probably not worried about you. If your dog sleeps facing the door, it may be paying attention to the main entry point. This does not mean your dog is scared. Some dogs are simply more watchful. But if it is tense, jumps up quickly, or reacts to every small sound, that position may show a higher level of alertness. If your dog presses close to you, it may enjoy contact, feel cold, feel calmer with pressure, or want reassurance. The position itself does not give the full answer. The body language does. That is why the name of the sleeping position matters less than the state of the body. A curled-up dog may be staying warm or protecting its belly, but that does not always mean fear. Some dogs curl up simply because it is comfortable. A dog sleeping on its side is often more relaxed because it is not the fastest position to jump up from. A dog sleeping belly up may be very comfortable, or it may simply be trying to cool down. A dog lying flat on the floor may be relaxed, or it may be choosing the coolest surface in the room. So instead of trying to translate every position into one fixed meaning, look for practical signs. Is the body loose or stiff? Is the breathing steady or fast? Does the dog stay asleep or wake again and again? Does it react strongly to every noise? Is this a repeated pattern, or did it happen only once? One night does not tell you much. A repeated pattern tells you more. The most important thing to watch for is change. If your dog has always slept beside you and suddenly stops, do not jump straight to an emotional explanation. It does not usually mean your dog is angry with you or has stopped caring about you. Start with comfort and health. Maybe the bed is too warm. Maybe the floor feels cooler. Maybe jumping onto the bed has become harder. Maybe your dog has joint pain, back pain, skin irritation, stomach discomfort, or another issue that makes its old sleeping spot less comfortable. This is especially important with older dogs. If a dog suddenly avoids the bed, changes position all night, pants while resting, licks one area repeatedly, or reacts when touched, it is worth paying attention. A vet check may be the right next step, especially if the change lasts or comes with changes in appetite, energy, movement, or bathroom habits. Environment can also change the way a dog sleeps. A new person in the home, a new pet, a different room setup, unfamiliar noise, or one bad experience in the bedroom can make a dog choose another spot. Stress can have the same effect. Some dogs move closer when they feel unsure. Others move away and look for a quieter place. Both reactions can happen. So the question should not be, why is my dog farther from me? The better question is, what else changed? A simple way to read your dog's sleep behavior is to use 5 questions. Where does your dog choose to sleep? How relaxed does its body look? Is it watching the room or reacting to small sounds? Is this normal for your dog? Has anything changed recently? When you look at these questions together, the behavior becomes clearer. So yes, where your dog sleeps can tell you something about your relationship. But it is rarely one simple message. It is usually a mix of safety, comfort, attachment, alertness, habit, and health. The goal is not to overread every movement. The goal is to notice patterns. Where does your dog start the night? Where does it end up in the morning? Does it look peaceful or tense? Has that pattern changed? Dogs do not explain these things with words. They show them through small choices repeated over time. When you learn to notice those choices, you understand your dog better. Not by guessing what every position means, but by paying attention to what your dog is actually doing and how it feels in the place it chooses to rest.